Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday and happy almost New Year's. Today is December 29th, and we only have a couple days left in this year before 2019 starts, and it's really exciting. I love New Year's, I love fresh starts, and so this is my jam. This is like my favorite time of year to get to kind of look at the year that passed and look at the year ahead and see what you want to do differently, what you want to continue doing, and some new habits you want to implement. So, I've gotten a lot of requests lately about doing book recommendations. So I love to read. I'm a big bookworm. My parents actually used to punish me from reading when I was growing up if I was misbehaving. So I love books and I love to read. So I thought I'd give you guys a little book recommendation for nutrition books, spiritual books, and growth books, because those are the questions that I've been getting the most about. So I hope that if you want to read a little more this year, you can kind of check out these books. I highly recommend them, and I love them all. So in regards to nutrition, it's kind of hard to pick a book to recommend in this because there's so many nutrition books out there right now that are so pro a certain diet and a certain lifestyle. So paleo diet, vegan diet, there's just so much out there. But one of my favorites is actually called The Daniel Plan, and it's written by Rick Warren in conjunction with Dr. Mark Hyman and Dr. Daniel Amen. And both of those doctors are like the foremost researchers for nutrition and brain health and blood sugars and how nutrition affects your overall health. And so this book is called The Daniel Plan. And it's based off of eating whole foods, rich foods. It doesn't limit any food groups. You get to have carbs, protein, fats, vegetables, whole grains, lean meats, whatever it is. And it really talks about eating food that's as close to the ground as possible. And so I really like that book because it's a little more balanced. And so that book is called The Daniel Plan. I wish I actually had these physical books, but I bought most of these books in iBooks. So there's that. But you can always look them up. As far as spiritual books go, there are two books that I highly recommend. So one book is called So Long Insecurity by Beth Moore. And that's one that's a little older. I read it in my, I want to say mid-20s. And it's so good, for especially for women who feel like they're insecure and that holds them back from doing a lot of things in life that they want to be bold and audacious at. This book is incredible. So it's Bible-based. I love Beth Moore and her teachings. It's called So Long Insecurity. And then the other book that I really love is called Having a Merry Heart in a Martha World by Joanna. And this is a book that really got me into the habit of having quiet times with God. I used to not really, I'm a Christian. I went to church. I listened to worship music. Like that was pretty much my spiritual walk. And this book really cultivated in me that passion to spend that one-on-one quality time with Jesus every morning and like sit at his feet like Mary did versus being a Martha and constantly like starting in the busyness of the day, which is why I'm so passionate about having like a morning routine and that devotional time with God in the morning. So that book really helped me. And so again, that's called Having a Merry Heart in a Martha World by Joanna. And I can put these in the notes down below for this video too. As far as growth books go, there's 4 books that I recommend. I love personal growth, motivation, and inspirational books like that. And I really think that they help us push to be a better version of ourselves every day. So one of my all-time favorite books is called Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis. And I've talked about this book so much, so I feel like silly even bringing it up again. But it's honestly, you guys, if you haven't read this book, read it. It's so good. It goes through all of the lies that we as women believe, whether it's I'm not good enough, I'm not a good mom, I'm not good enough for him, I'll never lose the weight, I need wine to get through the day, whatever it is, like that we women tell ourselves and that we end up believing, like I need a hero, so many things. Each chapter is based on a lie, and then she talks about what the actual truth is in that and how we can overcome that lie. And it's a really powerful book. So it's funny, it'll make you cry, it'll make you laugh. It's an amazing book. So it's called Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis. The second book I recommend has a bad word in it. So it's called You Are a Bad ASS, and that's by Jen Sincero. And I actually really love that book too. It's a very like kick in the pants, like you can do this, you can be strong, you can be empowered. As women, I feel like oftentimes we put ourselves in this like weak little box, and this book totally like shatters that. And it's a really good book, a really good read. So that's another one I recommend. The third book I actually finished this morning, but I loved it, so I had to include it. It's called The Simplified Life by Emily Lay, and it's all about simplifying each area of your life, whether it's your kitchen, your closet, your home, your finances, your marriage, motherhood. Everything is about simplifying things down to the minimum so that you have space, white space, and margin in your life to actually enjoy your life versus filling your life up with all of this clutter and feeling like suffocated and frantic, which I often feel, especially since becoming a mom. So I really enjoyed that book. It was a really great read as we enter the new year to kind of have a fresh start, clean out things, be less cluttered, and really think about what's the most important things in your life and simplify down to those things. And then the fourth book that I highly recommend everyone read is called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. And actually, if you are in my group coaching program, we're actually going to do a book club on this book in January. So if you're one of my clients already, get ready for that. If you're not, you should join the group coaching group because we're going to be going through this incredible book in January. It's called The 5-Second Rule, and it's all about not giving yourself time to think about these decisions and how motivation is just kind of a lie, and all it takes is little 5-second decisions to get us to our goals. It's a really interesting book about what drives people to do what they do, how to form healthy habits, and how to have the motivation to stick to your goals and make things actually happen. That is a great book to start the new year with, which is why I picked it for our book club for my group coaching clients. And so that is another book. That's the last book that I recommend as far as personal growth books go. Those are my favorite books in those topics. So I hope this helps you guys. I'll type up these titles and the authors in the notes below. And again, if you want in on that book club for the 5-Second Rule, you can join my group coaching. Enrollment's open right now. Let me know if you want to join, or I can put the link down below this video as well. So I hope you guys are all having a great Saturday. Enjoy the weekend and the new year, and I will chat with you later. Bye.